Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Quick Learn, and for today's video, I'll be showing you how to create a journal using Canva to sell on Amazon KDP. Now without further ado, let's get started. So first we need to have a reference image or a book cover template. Now what I want you to do is to go to Amazon KDP calculator right about here. So once you have search on that, just click on the first link or the first result that shows. So as you can see right here, this is where we will be entering our book information like the binding type, the interior type, the paper type, the page directions, some measurement units, some interior trim size, and so on and so forth. So for now, let's just search normal book size for Amazon KDP. Let's just search on that. So as you can see, the most common trim size for books in the US is 6 by 9 inches. So it is also approximately 15.24 by 22.86 centimeters. So this is what we will be going as our measurement moving forward. So now I'll go back to KDP cover calculator. And of course, the binding type, you can have it hardcover or paperback. So for now, I'm just going to select paperback. And the interior type, you can have it premium color, standard color, some black and white. So it's all up to you really. So I'm just going to go to standard color right here. And next is the paper type. So the paper type, it only has one option, that is white paper. So the page turn direction, you can have it to left to right or right to left. So it's all up to you. And next is the measurement units. So there, under measurement units, you want to select inches right here because we are going for inches. This is 6 inches by 9 inches right about here. And the interior trim size, you will have it 6 by 9 inches. So it's as easy as that. So next is the page count. So as you can see right here, I will leave the page count right here blank for a while because I will go to Canva. So this is where we will be creating our journal. So for now, I'm just gonna go to search your content on Canva. So mind you, I'll be using the free version of Canva. So this will be accessible to everyone. So let's just select a journal template. So as you can see right here, we have a lot of journal templates we can actually use. So if you want to create a blank template or you want to create a journal from scratch, you can actually do that. Or if you want to select a journal that has already been pre-made, you can actually do that. So for now, I'm just gonna show you how to actually make a journal from scratch. So I'm just gonna go create a blank journal right here. And next, as you can see, this is the blank canvas we actually have. So first things first is we need to actually select how many pages we want right here. So for now, I want to have a 120 page journal. So I'm just going to select calculate dimensions. As you can see, these are the dimensions that we will be currently having in our journal. So for now, I'm just going to download the template right here so we can actually have a reference image for us to use in the future. So for now, I'm just going to select reference image. So as you can see, we have downloaded a reference image. So I'm just going to leave that as it is right now. So I'm just going to extract this one so we won't have any problems in the future doing this or finding the reference. So as you can see, this is the paperback reference image. So I will just leave that one real quick. And for now, let's start creating our journal. So if you want to create your journal, you have a lot of options. You can actually select a style right about here, or you can actually create your own. So to create your own journal, all I want to do is I'm gonna go to elements right here. I'm gonna select let's say paper background right about there. So as you can see, we have a lot of paper backgrounds we can use. You can have graphics, or you can go to photos. So for now, let's just select this one right here. So I'm just gonna right click on this image and set image as background. So there you have it. So next is I want to add some borders right about here. So let's just search for borders right about there. I'm gonna go to graphics. As you can see, we have a lot of borders we can actually use. So for now, I'm gonna select a border let's just select a border that is actually free. So for now, I don't have the ability to do this border. I want this border, but I don't have the ability to do this because we are currently using the free version of Canva. So if you want to use this border, you can actually try the Canva Pro for 30 days, or you can actually subscribe. So it's all up to you. So let's just do the best that we can actually. So let's go to square borders. So let's just wait for it to load, and there you have it. We now actually have some borders. So for now, I'm just gonna select this one right here. I don't think that won't work, so let's just select another one right there. Let's say that one. So as you can see, once we have done that, you can actually edit the image that you want. You can actually edit. Let's select this image to, let's just say to red. Or let's just select the sky blue. I don't think that won't work, so let's just select this one. So this is just for example, so you can actually have whatever you want. And next is you want to add a text right about there. So I'm just right here, so I'm just gonna go to text and just add a heading right here. I'm just gonna select my journal right about there, and you can actually drag it up right there, and you can actually change the font style right about here. Let's just select this one right here. Let's go for a static look or some cursive type. So there. So I think this will work. There you have it, and you can actually edit the size and the color of the text, so you can actually do that. So I'm just gonna right about there. So next is if you want to add some graphics, or you want to add some, some elements to your journal page, you can actually go to elements, and let's say let's add a heart element. This is just for example. Now you have actually a lot of heart elements you can choose. So let's choose this one. Just resize that, and you can actually put it anywhere on the screen that you actually want. And of course, edit the color. So there you have it. So as you can see, my text right here is not that very readable. So I'm just gonna select another text right here that is actually good. So I think this is good right here, and we can actually change this color to, let's just select black right about there. And I think this is good. So please don't judge me on this. I'm just showing you how you can actually make a journal from scratch. So moving forward, all you have to do is you can actually duplicate page right here, so you can actually have a lot of pages. I'm just gonna select this one, my journal number 1, right about there, and you can actually rename this one to my journal number 2. So let's just go for I think 20 pages right about here. So once we have done that, if we have done around 20, you can actually now upload this one or save this one using PDF. So why PDF? Because Amazon KDP only accepts PDF file whenever you upload some files to their website. So I'm going to explain it to you later on. So I'm just going to click on sign in right here, and let's go back to here. So as you can see, we have already created this one right here, some journal. So next is I'm gonna download this one and make sure that the file type is PDF standard. So as you can see, why PDF? Because Amazon only accepts PDF standard file type for you to upload your files. So next is I'm gonna go to download right here, and of course I'm gonna wait for my download to process. And there you have it. Let's say myjournal.pdf. So as you can see, I'm just going to save this one. So now that we have created our journal body, or the main journal of our book, for now, I'm going to show you how you can actually create a cover. So let's just say I have gone to Canva again, right about here. So all you have to do is create a design and go to custom design right here. Make sure that the width and the height is the same as we have entered on the KDP calculator. So as you can see, the full cover right here is 12.52 inches. So I'm just going to copy that one, and I'm going to put this. So I'm going to change inches right here, as you can see. So I'm just going to select width and paste that like 12.52 inches in width, and the height is around 9.25 inches in height. It's as very simple as that, and once you have done that, just simply hit on create new design. So as you can see right here, this is where we will be creating our cover. So remember the ones we have generated from the KDP calculator right here. This is our reference image. So this is where we will be doing our, or creating our background or book cover. So for now, I'm just going to upload this file to Canva. So I'm just going to go to uploads, upload files, and go to the folder that I have actually saved right here. This is the one that we have actually saved previously. So I'm going to click on open, and I'm going to wait for it. And there you have it. It is already done. So once I have done that, as you can see, it is still uploading. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. There you have it. So once I have done that, I'm just going to simply click on that. And once you, as you can see, once you have drag on this real quick, it will fit perfectly right about there. So if you have some problems, like if once you have drag on the image, it won't fit perfectly. So there must be, or there is a problem on the dimensions that you actually made in Canva. So make sure to enter the correct width and the height in KDP Amazon cover calculator in Canva, so that once you actually drag that, so once I actually click on that and I will drag that, it will actually fit perfectly. Now, we will now create our cover for our journal that we have just made. So for now, I'm just gonna go to transparency right here, and I'm just gonna set the transparency to maybe around 35, so that we can actually work on the canvas right here, and we have a little reference image, if you will. So for example, I'm gonna add some text right here, like saying my journal, or this journal belongs to. So I'm just gonna go to text right here. I'm just gonna add a heading. So I'm just gonna select journal, or let's just say my journal, or let's just leave journal right there. So I'm just gonna select a font style that I actually like. So I'm just gonna go to impact right here, and I'm just gonna actually drag that real quick, so that it will it is very big and it is very large, so it is very readable. So next is I'm gonna select a font color rather. So I'm just gonna select this one, because we have actually made a violet colored theme journal. So I'm just gonna do that right about here. So next is, if you want to add some more text, like let's add a text like this journal belongs to. So I'm just gonna select add a subheading. So I'm just gonna select this journal or this book belongs to. You can enter the name right about there, or you can even add some address. So it's all up to you. So I'm just gonna drag that real quick. And let's change the font size. That's about it. And you can change the alignment. That's good right there. So as you can see right there, it's done. So I'm just gonna drag this one. And now let's change the font style again right here. So every time you want to change the font style, you go to this section right here, and you have a lot of font you can actually use, or font style you can actually use. So I'm just gonna select impact again, and I want to drag that real quick so that it will have a bigger text right about there. So let's just put it right here because I want to add something right here that's like a pen or a pencil, if you will. So I'm just gonna select this one and change the text color right here on the color option. As you can see, this one's good. So next is let's add a text right here, or let's add an element right here. But before that, I'm just gonna add a little bit of line right here, if you will. So I'm just gonna go to elements right here. I'm just going to line. As you can see there, we have a lot of lines we can actually use. So I'm just gonna use this one right here. So I'm gonna change this one to this one right here. So there you have it. It is now actually, I think that is beautiful. I don't know about you, but it is good to look at. So right there. Perfect. So next is I want to add some graphics right here. So for now, let's just think of a graphic that we can actually add right here. So let's just add a journal right about there. And as you can see, we have a lot of journal graphics we can actually use. I'm just gonna use this one right here. Let's go for a leafy theme journal, I believe. And there you have it. So let's add another one right about here. So it's all up to you what you want to add. So I'm just gonna drag this one again, and I'm just gonna add this one right there. So once you have done that, you can actually add some description at the back or a barcode. If you have a custom barcode that you can actually add it right here. So for now, I'm just gonna have a barcode right here. I'm just gonna select a barcode right about there. So I'm just gonna drag that one. You can actually put it right there if you have a barcode in mind. So next is if you want to add a description about your journal, you can actually go to ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT in all my work. Once I don't have any ideas about some description or some words, so it's about that. So, as you can see, I'm just gonna log into ChatGPT, and once I have done that, I'm just gonna continue with Google because I have used my Google account and signing in with ChatGPT. So as you can see right here, we are now in ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna say make a description about a journal notebook. So as you can see, ChatGPT is making a description right here. So you can actually copy this one and paste it at the back or whatever you want. So if you want to stop generating because you can now, or you have actually everything that is asked right here. So I'm just gonna do that. So I'm just gonna select this one right there. I'm gonna go to text box. I'm just gonna add a body of your text. So I'm just gonna delete this one real quick, and I'm gonna paste this one. There you have it. So I'm just gonna drag this one right here. I'm gonna enter the right about there. So I'm just gonna put it right there. I think that is good. Right there. So you can actually change the font color. Let's just put this to right about there. So next is if you want to add some lines right here, all you have to do is go to elements again and just select lines or a lot of graphics you can actually use. I'm just going to select pen graphics right here, right about there. let's have it right there. So I'm just gonna select that one and change this one to a color that I actually like. Right about there. So once we have done that, we can now actually delete the reference image at the back that we have used. Just select on that and click on delete. So that is the cover that we have actually made. Now all you have to do is to click on share and click on download again and make sure that the file type is, yes, you guessed it right, PDF standard. So make sure if you're uploading for KDP or Amazon KDP, make sure that the file size is PDF standard. So I'm just going to click on download right here, and as you can see, I'm just going to wait for my download to actually finish. And there you have it. I'm just going to select cover. I'm going to select on save right here. Next for us to do is to actually upload what we have made so far. So for now, I'm just going to go to Amazon KDP or kdp.amazon.com. So as you can see right here, I have a lot, or I have some existing books that I have actually made. So as you can see, I have one right here. So I'm just going to show you how you can actually do that. So first, I'm going to go to create right here. And next is I'm gonna go to create paperback right here. Next is I'm gonna go to paperback details. So choose the language of your paperback or your book. So I'm just gonna select right here. And the book title, you can actually have it My Journal. Like, let's just say My Daily Journal, right about there. You can actually add some subtitles. So the series is, if your book is part of a series, add series details so readers can easily find the title on a page detail. So as you can see, this is my notebook, or this book is not a detail or is not a series. I'm just gonna leave that as it is. So next is the edition number. So you can provide an edition number if this title is a new edition of an existing book. So if you have an existing book and you made another edition of this book, so just actually say edition number 2, edition number 3, or whatever you actually want. And next is the author, so make sure to enter your first name. And next is the contributor, so if others contributed to your book, you can add them and they'll be added on the list on the Amazon products detail page. So if you have some contributors, you can actually do that right here. Next is the description. So I'm just going to go to ChatGPT. So I'm going to paste the description that we have actually posted right about here. So let's just go back right here, and there you have it. I'm just going to paste this one. Next is the publishing rights. So I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. So if you make the book that you want to sell, just select you own the copyright. So if it is a public domain work, you can actually do that as well right here. So next is if your audience is, or if your book contains adult content, you can actually select yes or no right here. So for now, I'm just going to select no. And there you have it. It is now done. So the reading age, you can actually choose the youngest and oldest ages at which a person could enjoy this book. So you can actually have the minimum age and the maximum age right about here. So you can actually have the optional. And next is the primary marketplace. So choose a location where you expect the majority of your book sales. So you can actually choose a lot of website or Amazon websites. So I highly suggest you choose Amazon.com, that is based in the US. So next is the categories. So choose the categories on where your book actually belongs. I'm just gonna choose categories right here. So I'm gonna go select one category. So I'm gonna go to education and teaching. So as you can see, subcategories studying and workbooks. So you have workbook study skills right about there. You can actually save all of those. So as you can see, I'm just gonna save categories right here. So next is your keywords. You can actually add a keywords or 7 keywords to your book. So I'm just gonna select journal, daily journal, or you can have writing, or whatever you feel like adding. So next, once we have done this one right here, I'm just going to select save and continue. So as you can see, it is now saving, and I'm going to wait for it that says save successful. And next we will go to paperback content. So as you can see right here, you get a free KDP ban. So what is an ISBN. So it stands for International Standard Book Number. So it's used to identify your book's attributes such as format, edition, and publisher. Most books are required to have an ISBN, which is unique to each book. So you want to get a free KDP ISBN. So if you want to do that, you can actually select assign a free KDP and ISBN for me. Or if you have your own ISBN, you can actually do that. So for now, I'm just going to select assign my free KDP ISBN. So I'm just going to select assign ISBN right here. And it will assign me to an ISBN right here. So this is my ISBN right here, and it says imprint, independent, publish. So next is the publication date. So enter the date on which your book was first published, or leave this blank if you are publishing your book for the first time. So if you are publishing your book for the first time, just please leave this blank. Or if the book that you are making is actually a copy or another edition of the book that you're actually making, you can actually set a publication date right here. So next is the print option. So for now, you can actually select around 4 options. You have black and white interior. So this is what we actually will be getting right here. This is the preview, and you have black and white interior with cream paper, and you have actually black and white interior with white paper. And now you can have standard color interior with white paper, and now you have premium color interior with white paper. So just choose whatever you want to do actually. Next is the trim size. So right here is what is the trim size. So for now, just enter the trim size that we have actually done right here. So make sure to enter 6:9 right here, and make sure to select no bleed because we will be printing this one. And next is the paperback cover finish. So you have 2 options. You can have it matte or glossy. Next is the manuscript. So all you have to do is to upload the journal that we have actually made. So I'm just going to select upload paperback manuscript, and I'm going to select my journal right here. I'm going to select open. So I'm going to wait for it to finish uploading. So it will take a little bit of time depending on how many pages or the size that you have actually made so far. So as you can see, it says save successful. So next is I'm gonna upload the book cover that we have actually made. So you have 2 options. So you can use the cover creator to make your book cover, or you can actually upload a cover you already have. So I'm just gonna select upload a cover that I already have. So as you can see, it says PDF only. So I'm just gonna select upload your cover, and I'm gonna select this one right here. I'm gonna select open. So I'm just gonna wait for my book cover to be uploaded. It says save successful. So next is if your book has a barcode, you can actually check this one if it has a barcode. So if it has not a barcode, KDP or Amazon KDP will actually add a barcode for you. So next is if you're done with that, let's go save and continue right here. And it will lead us to pricing. So as you can see, we still have we still have some errors. So I'm just gonna select launch previewer right here so that we can actually edit the errors. So as you can see, this may take a lot of time, so we'll just be patient. So next, once you have done that, you can actually go save and continue. So you can set up pricing, and if you want to save as draft, if you want to make some quick changes in the future, and you don't want to actually sell this one because you want to make some changes, just click on Save as Draft right here. So as you can see, that's it for this video, and I hope you find this video helpful. And if you have some questions, some comments, and some suggestions, just make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you find this helpful. And if you do, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and of course, click on that notification bell to be notified for future videos. Bye!